Welcome back to Soul Renovation. I'm Adeline Atlas, 7 times published author. The person you're becoming is about to shock them all. Transformation isn't just about growth. It's about becoming unrecognizable to the version of you who once settled, doubted, delayed, and played small. When you truly lock in, the shift becomes so drastic, it's undeniable. And that's exactly the point. The person you're becoming is going to shock a lot of people. Not because you're trying to prove anything, not because you're out here stunting for validation, but because your evolution is going to be so complete, so undeniable, so clear, that people won't even know how to talk about it. They'll just feel it. And that's what happens when you finally lock in. When you stop negotiating your time. When you stop over-explaining your boundaries. When you get serious, not just about the grind, but about the identity shift that has to happen if you're going to live the life you actually see in your vision. Let me tell you this. Elevation requires silence. Not because you're hiding, but because you're focusing. Because you know you can't build a masterpiece if you're constantly checking for claps. Locking in means tuning out the noise. It means cutting the distractions that keep you in loops. It means tightening your circle, strengthening your mind, and upgrading your patterns, even when no one's watching. This version of you that's coming? She's built different. She doesn't argue for her limits. She doesn't tolerate breadcrumb energy. She doesn't ask for permission. She moves with intention. She doesn't over-explain why she's focused, why she's unavailable, why she's not responding to low-vibration invitations. She's not being cold. She's being clear. And it shocks people. It rattles the ones who were comfortable with you being stuck, who benefited from your confusion, who got used to the version of you that second-guessed herself, dimmed her glow, and kept it humble just to be relatable. But you didn't come here to stay digestible. You came here to become who you were always meant to be. So yes, you're going to shock them. The ones who didn't believe. The ones who watched but never supported. The ones who laughed when you pivoted. Who gossiped when you started moving different. Who thought you were doing too much when really, you were just getting started. They're not ready, but you are. And I'm not just talking about financial glow-ups or career moves. I'm talking about spiritual dominance, emotional control, mental discipline. That internal glow-up that no one can take from you, because you earned it in the dark. That shift where you start feeling powerful before the evidence shows up. That moment where you don't need outside proof anymore, because your inner reality has changed, and the outside has no choice but to follow. Let's be clear, locking in isn't about cutting everyone off or burning down your life. It's about focusing your energy with surgical precision. It's about choosing habits over hype, choosing your health, your sleep, your strategy, your system, choosing to study instead of scroll, to execute instead of overthink. It's about waking up and asking, does this get me closer to her? If the answer is no, it's out. And the thing about transformation is, it doesn't come with a big announcement. You don't always feel the fireworks. Sometimes it's just small, unglamorous, daily choices, made consistently. And then one day, you look up and realize, you're her. You did it. You became the woman who used to feel out of reach. And it happened because you locked in when it was quiet. You shocked them because you stopped trying to impress them. This season right now, it's sacred. This is the tunnel, the rebuild. The zone where the weak fall off and the locked-in level up. So protect this chapter. Get selfish with your time. Get obsessed with your routine. Fall in love with who you're becoming, not because it's flashy, but because it's true. The School of Soul Vault is my private monthly membership designed for those who are done just listening and ready to start building. Inside, you get full access to my video series, the unfiltered teachings, the strategy, the game plans, everything I don't share anywhere else. If you're ready to grow in silence and rise with precision, this is where it happens. Join the vault, monthly access, lifetime impact.